there, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another Quick Take Celebrity News Edition. Looks like Mariah Carey has had a change of heart. So why don't we go ahead and get into this quick take. Now, according to Radar Online, Mariah Carey drops fight for primary custody of twins with ex Nick Cannon. Mariah Carey has scrapped her plan to take ex-husband Nick Cannon back to court over custody of their twins, RadarOnline.com has learned. According to sources close to the situation, Mariah had a change of heart and will no longer be seeking primary custody. As we first reported earlier this year, sources claim the pop star threatened to petition for full custody of the 11-year-old twins she shares with Nick, even though a joint custody arrangement for Monroe and Moroccan has been in place since their 2014 divorce. A source at the time said the reality of the situation is that Monroe and Moroccan are usually with Mariah anyway, but she wants to put him on notice that he can't just flit in and out of their lives while he attends to his other children, and she wants legal standing as the twins' primary caregiver, the source claimed. An insider claimed that Mariah's 39-year-old backup dancer boyfriend Brian Tanaka, which I'm surprised he's still in the picture, had initially suggested the legal move. Brian wanted her to go for full custody so he could get some space from Nick, said a source. But she hasn't pulled the trigger and Brian's understandably upset. A source added, he's fuming about it, but Mariah doesn't seem to care. An insider claimed the diva's relationship with her ex has driven Brian up the wall. A source said he's refused to pop the question to Mariah over fears she's got unfinished business with Nick, 42. Brian is tired of feeling like second best to Nick, said the source. It's been the elephant in the room for years now, and the main reason he hasn't proposed or had kids with Mariah himself. Another source said Brian is no lapdog. Certain things really get under his skin, and Mariah's vibe with Nick tops the list, said a source. Mariah and Nick are on the phone constantly, and they get affectionate whenever he comes to town to see the kids. Mariah doesn't even like Brian being around when Nick's there, which only fuels his paranoia. As RadarOnline.com previously reported, back in December, Cannon had welcomed a baby girl with partner Alyssa Scott. The Wild 'N Out host now has 12 children with 6 different women. Well. Welcome to the world of nuclear families. As far as the source is sharing the issues that Brian has, and now according to this article, it shares that a source had provided that Brian was the one that initially had wanted Mariah to go for full custody. And here's my thoughts on this. This really has nothing to do with Brian. At the end of the day, he knew when he got with Mariah, if these reports are so, he knew when he got with Mariah that she had children. There's going to be times where her and Nick are going to meet up, get together for the benefit of the children. I really don't see Mariah being interested in getting back with Nick for any reason whatsoever. Look, Nick is pretty busy already as it is with the 12 other kids, and who knows if we're going to get another story about him having a 13th on the way. We'll just have to wait and see. It's kind of like, one of those wait and see moments. So that being said, I'm glad that if the fact that she is not listening or worried about any outside voices in regards to this very serious situation, I say kudos to her. Look, she's a grown woman and she's going to do what's best for her and her children. And I do find it a little bit interesting that Brian would have this much of an issue. So I would take the whole source thing with a grain of salt on this one. Because at the end of the day, it's not like he didn't know what he was walking into. And I don't see Mariah and Nick fighting and acting crazy every time they get together. What would be the point in that? At the end of the day, these are two beautiful people who are moving on with their lives. And I think that that's the best thing. Now, I know there have been some reports earlier that Nick was interested in getting back with Mariah. I'm not quite sure if that was real or if that was just clickbait on his part. But nevertheless, I don't think that's going to happen. Do you? I mean, if you do think they're going to get back together, go ahead and drop that in the comment section. And also go ahead and drop down in the comment section if you think that we're going to hear some type of announcement later on within the year that baby number 13 for Nick is on its way. I mean, hey, we'll see what happens. I mean, I know he's got a dozen right now, and maybe that's a good number to stop at, but you never know, right? He seems to surprise us, or maybe not surprise us so much when it comes to these things. Well, y'all, I think that about does it for this quick take, and I would love to know your thoughts about this story. What do you think about Mariah's change of heart? I personally think that she's doing what she feels is best for her children, so let's talk about it in the comment section. And with that, I will bid you adieu. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, take care, and be blessed. And until next time, bye.